Valentine's Day, everyone. It's Amanda here with your February 2019 RuneScope. We have Venus, the goddess of love, here to help us with February's readings. And of course, the big news is your 2019 Love RuneScopes are now available over on my Vimeo channel. You will find the link below. Of course, your 2019 yearly RuneScope is over there as well. And the 2019 Career and Finance RuneScope is there as well. So lots of 2019 stuff. Also, part 2 of your February RuneScope is there. This month, a new year means new decks. And my sister got me this beautiful deck for Christmas. It's Messages from Your Animal Spirit Guides, Oracle cards by Stephen D. Farmer and B. Sturgis. I mean, these cards are just gorgeous. I mean, look at this, the artwork on these. So definitely check out, let's see. I just love it. So thanks, sis. But yeah, definitely check out your spiritual guidance reading for February. In conjunction with our runes here on YouTube, I will be using the beautiful Tarot Art Nouveau. This is by Linnea Weatherstone and Antonella Castelli. So let's see what the month of love holds for you. Hey there, gems. Let's get your runes cast for February 2019 for Geminis. See what y'all are up to. Hard telling. Hard telling, Gemini, what you've got cooking in February. I can't wait to find out. It's always entertaining. Even just hearing what the Geminis in my life are up to. Never dull. Never a dull moment. Almost. There it is. So as always, the usual caveat, Gemini, these are general readings. So not everything will apply to you. Some of the messages that come through are going to be for the other Geminis that are watching. You can always check out the video for your rising sign as well. And in fact, the majority of you are going to find most times that is the most accurate, your rising sign reading. If you would like something far more specific though, you'd like some guidance for the new year here on your own life, just drop me a line at my email address to set up a private session. That way I can connect with just your energy and we can talk just about you and your circumstances and the people in your life. My 1-hour New Year's sessions will be available through February 28th only. After that, after all those spots are filled, they're gone. So it's 2 full readings, one covering the first half of the year and another covering the second half of the year for you, and time for questions as well. So drop me a line, all the information's below. The 30-minute session is also always available. But your challenge or focus in general, Gemini, in February, we've got the Empress in reverse here. So for some of you, this could be something to do with fertility. I mean, for those of you that are trying to have children, whether you're male or female, or trying to adopt, but especially if you're physically trying to get someone pregnant or maybe just have sex, maybe not, you know, there could be like, maybe there's stuff going on with the reproductive system for you or your partner. Or maybe you're like, there was a pregnancy scare and it's like, oh, I gotta go get some birth control, or, you know, you gotta get your tubes tied, or, you know, there's something where it's coming up as the challenge though. Some of you, and I'm sorry to say, you may have experienced the loss through a miscarriage of a child, whether you're male or female. I mean, your partner may have experienced this, so I'm very sorry if that's something that you are dealing with or that happens. Or, you know, maybe you think you're pregnant, but then you find out that you're not, and you were all excited about it, and then it's kind of sad that you're not. Some of you may have to terminate a pregnancy for health reasons or because something's wrong, something's not working out. Some of you may, it could be you're starting menopause or you're going through pre-menopause, or it's like, okay, those days are over. It's coming up as a challenge though. So even though maybe you're okay with that, you didn't want any more children or you didn't want to have children, it could be maybe the symptoms that come along with that, the changes, you know, or the changes your partner's going through as she goes through this, and you're like just kind of, you know, kind of maybe walking on eggshells a little bit, dealing with the energies of that, and the changes. Others of you, there could be a challenge. This doesn't have to do with pregnancy at all. It doesn't have to be that at all. It could also just be like something that, you know, you either wanted to start or you wanted to renew, some kind of new beginning that you know, you wanted to get going, and for whatever reason, there's a freeze on it or a delay. What I'm feeling like, Gemini, is that somebody may be wanting to renew a relationship with you, or maybe kind of relight the spark if you've been in a long-term relationship, or maybe you're wanting to do that and the response you get from your partner is hurtful, or the response that you give them could be hurtful. And Gemini, sometimes you can be kind of harsh with your words. You don't always intend to be. It is just kind of a think it and then say it kind of thing with air signs sometimes. And sometimes it hurts other people's feelings. Or you may be joking, but someone takes it seriously. They may not, you know, always get your sense of humor. Maybe they're way more sensitive than you. Or maybe something they're saying is hurting your feelings. So that's the challenge, is getting over a hurt, or maybe even feeling a little bit used or taken advantage of in a relationship here. You know, something may be ending. You know, maybe some of you have ended a relationship. You've gone through a divorce, you've gone through a separation, and it's been just, you know, it's never pleasant. It's never fun, right? It's always painful here. But yeah, I think for some of you, this is just like a new beginning or a renewed situation that's delayed or on pause, or, and it's a challenge to you, in some way. Or someone's response to you not wanting to proceed with something, or wanting to separate or divorce. Their response is going to be one of hurt, one of pain. In the present energy, we do have the King of Pentacles. So the present energy for most of you is going to be end of January into early February-ish. For some of you, it'll be whenever you're watching this video, if you're watching it later in February. So this could be an earth sign energy, Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. For some of you, maybe this is your partner, whether, you know, it's a male or female. These court cards can be male or female in these general readings. You know, some of you, your challenge may be to end a flirtation or end a relationship with one person so you can be with someone else, or because, you know, you're not interested, or, you know, it could be an ex trying to come back in and you're with someone else. You're with this earth sign. And this would be somebody who either hurt you or that you hurt in the past, and it's like coming up again for review. But it seems like you or someone else is otherwise engaged. You've got maybe you both have other partners. And but yeah, because in the present you've got the rune of but it's a process. So I feel like, yeah, for many of you, this is the start of something new. And your challenge is to end another relationship, or maybe it's like they need to end their other relationship so the two of you can be together. But you could be solidifying a relationship, or solidifying an old relationship that just, you know, has been a little unstable. Maybe it's kind of, maybe this other person or this other maybe flirtation has kind of opened your eyes to what you already have for some of you. If you're single and an old love, an old, you know, someone from the past kind of comes back in, there could be a Taurus associated with this too for some reason. I'm getting this Taurus energy with this Pentacles person. But yeah, if this is someone who really hurt you, or it just ended badly, it does seem like the newer person around, their intentions are better. This is a more solid partner for sure. They're normally the King of Pentacles or the Queen, however it's working out for you, is normally very solid. They're usually looking for something long-term, especially coming up as a king. This is somebody who's more mature. They've already done their wild young 20s or whatever. So they're ready for something serious. This is something long-term. So Gemini, there could be a proposal happening for you in February. Maybe somebody's planning something for Valentine's Day. Or they're asking you to move in, or they're asking you to be exclusive, or to, yeah, take things to the next level. Now, for some of you, this could be money. This could be a job partnership, you know, and so you got to leave this. Maybe you were kind of trying to go for a promotion at a current job, and but now you've got this other offer on the table, and you're like, well, I'm not going to stay here and try to, you know, make this place better. Because I don't feel like I feel like many of you, that this is a job offer, you've been unhappy where you're at for quite some time and wanting to leave for quite some time, just kind of waiting for the right opportunity. It could be coming in February, because there is an offer to either solidify a working partnership or a new company, a partnership between you and a new company, or a partnership between you and someone who is very financially and emotionally stable. Because yeah, there's a lot of luck around this, and it's a long-term thing, because Dayeg is here, indicating it's not going to be like an overnight quick thing, quick relationship, or quick job. If this is a job, you'll be there for quite some time. So stability here, whether it's work or love, Gemini. The help that's going to be available, we've got the Six of Pentacles and reverse. If you're looking for work, you're going to have more than one offer on the table, but there's going to be one that's really stingy. And that's going to help you make the right decision. Also, maybe between your current job and, you know, you may come back to them and be like, okay, well, I've got this other opportunity. They're offering me this. Will you give me a raise? Maybe be like, no. And you're like, okay, well, thanks for making the decision for me. That's going to lead to you moving on, a big shift or change, leaving one thing for another, leaving one relationship for another, because you feel like someone's being selfish. If you're leaving a relationship, it does seem you will be happier, perhaps not, in this relationship, because there's a lot of conflict here, or this is a person that you're just happier when they're not around. So, I mean, again, it's, you know, maybe you did hurt their feelings, but maybe you were just being honest and being like, look, we're not happy. You don't make me happy and I don't make you happy. So what are we doing here? I've met someone that I think is more my type, or who can make me truly happy. Now, some of you may be moving for work, or this new job may require travel, but I think that would be a good thing. You're excited. You're like, oh, thank God, I want to get out of here. I don't want to be, I want to take some trips and travel. I don't want to be here anymore. So, I want to get out of here. So, it is going to be very, like any job offers, it's going to be like the terms are the terms. You know, but you're going to follow the money. And that's what's going to help you choose. Because I think you got more than one offer on the table, or it's like you're going back and you're seeing if you can get more money out of the job you may be leaving, if they'll up your salary or give you a job change, job title change, a promotion. And I think in many cases in most cases, it looks like they won't. But you're kind of happy about it because you don't want to stay there anyway. You don't, you know. But you're so practical and analytical that if they would give you more money, you'd stay, you know. It's all about the money here. For some of you, it could be that, especially if you have like an earth sign rising or an earth sign moon, it may be you that's just like, I'm going to be practical about this. I'm not going to be stupid. But at the same time, who's going to pay me more? That's the bottom line. What must be accepted? We've got the Emperor. The Emperor card here. So, again, a boss, a father. If you're a boss or a father, it could be you. Especially if you own your own company or you are the CEO. Yeah, staying where you've been or in the job that you've been in is not working. It's like going around in circles. There have been delays, there have been disruptions. It's just been chaotic. And, you know, it starts at the top. So I feel like for many of you, this is a new boss. This may be the person you're interviewing with. It could be the new client if you own your own business. It's somebody you want to partner up with that, I mean, you can tell right away, this person knows what he's doing. He's more stable because it starts at the top. If the top's chaotic, the whole company tends to be in chaos. And there's a victory here with you through this Emperor, or through behaving like the Emperor, making fair decisions, fair, unbiased decisions in how you run your ship. If this is your own company and you're having to some of you may be having to fire somebody, you know, not renew a contract or let a client go who's just been taking advantage of you or someone else in your company, and you're just like, no, we're not going to renew that association. But you do have one to replace it. That's the thing. You may be like, okay, well, I really want to cut this one loose, but I got to find a replacement, right? Yeah, this is making a calm, unbiased decision about how to proceed, whether this is personal or business. Your intuition is playing into this too, Gemini, though. I think they're in accord. Your mind and your heart, your intuition, is like, there's only really one decision I can make here. And in order to not keep repeating the same mistakes or keep having the same problems or keep having the same chaos, there's only one thing that can be done about this, one course of action, and to kind of get this under control. Now the outcome is the Magician. Someone else got the Magician. Maybe Scorpio? They had it down here though. Your outcome is taking control of a situation, striking out on your own. Again, you've got two runes of relocating, shifting, or traveling, or leaving one situation for another, one relationship for another, one job for another. So many of you may start the month of February off in part of a couple, but then you may be striking out on your own. or letting the idea of something go. There's, but yeah, travel, new locations, new vistas, being free of something, because the Magician is the one. But whatever this is, whatever this new situation is, whether it's, you know, you're going to be single because you're leaving a relationship, or you're going to be kind of freelance or on your own because you're going to start your own business and you're leaving a company, or because you're going to work somewhere else, you have all of the tools that you need. That's the thing about the Magician. He's already gathered all the education, all the experience, all the wisdom that he needs to be a success in this new life experience. So it's a month of shifts and changes, but it's getting you out of a rut, Gemini. It's really kind of forcing you to look at something and see what's not working, why, and then finding the solution to that. Like finding the replacement for it. Okay, what do I need to get out of this then? I think those of you that are, you know, even if you are ending one relationship for another, it does seem like most of you, or many of you anyway, will be moving out on your own. It's like, I don't want to jump from one thing and right into another. I want to live on my own for a while. And some of you may be like, you know, first I'm going to take a trip. I'm going to take a vacation. I need to get off and get away by myself for a while. So I'm going to go on a trip just by myself to figure some things out. And that is what you need to do, many of you. But that's what I see here, Gemini, a month of big change for you that's kind of pulling you out of a rut, or in some cases maybe forcing you into a new phase of life, but it seems positive. So trust the process in February. But meet me over on Vimeo. That link again is below. I'm going to pull your animal spirit guide card. I want to see if we can get more information about this transition, more information and guidance for how to best handle these energies. So I'll see you over there. Thanks for stopping by, and I'll see you back here next time.